I retired. My daughter, Alyssa, called me a loser. So you're going to go to Summernats, going to have no car, you're going to be a loser, you're going to be a nobody, so I cracked the shits.
Righto, we got out of the office. There's no point sitting our bums in the office. We get out on the road, find some Summernats legends, talk about some cars, blowers, burnouts, and we're going to see Pete Grmusa. He tells us he's retired, but has he really retired? Maybe he's got something in the build. Maybe there's something he's not telling us. We're going to go knock on his door and find out. And I'm going to do a burnout around this corner. Mad. All right, we're here to see Pete Grmusa. We're here, he's retired. We're going to walk in his shed. He's probably going to be playing lawn bowls or playing chess or backgammon or crossword puzzles. This is what retired people do. He's not here, mate. Hang on. The garage door's open. Wow. Knock, knock. What's going on, mate? We thought you might have been playing chess or backgammon or something. What's going on, mate?
No, just preparing for the lawn bowls. Just obviously just mucking around a few cars.
Yeah.
Just mucking around this VH here.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, always tinkering with cars.
So this is a place where you make a lot of shit happen.
Yeah, we sort of try to do our best and missing the skids, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. Got to sort of keep yourself
busy. You got some news for us yet, mate, or we don't know? We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, mate. Yeah. Maybe something up the sleeves.
We're trying to convince him, mate, to come back.
Yeah, well, we're trying, but
We'll see.
We're just mucking around, obviously on that, and then...
the Melbourne weather, mate. What's going on? The rain.
That's Melbourne for you, mate. That's why we stay inside and build cars, you know? No, nothing else to do, so yeah.
A few projects on the go, and what people might not know is that you also do a lot of cars for other people, customers and stuff.
Yeah, I do some customers' cars. Obviously, yeah, we're trying to get this HJ going for Summernats for a guy there. So we've got like a small block 400 Chev there, tunnel ram, that we've got to fit, had a 6-cylinder in it. So we'll get that up and running for him.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we'll try to after hours come Saturday, Sundays and try to get me XD going, which we've got like a 557 cube.
Yeah, right.
Motor's nearly done now. We just finished mini tubbing it. But yeah, just a struggle to sort of find a bit of time at the moment.
Right? Just
a streeter. Yeah. Should make 900. Aspirated.
As you do.
Yeah. Obviously my mate's XA.
Yeah, nice.
It's going like another big block Ford in it.
Yeah.
JBens.
Not very retired, mate. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, the cars, it's always been a part of my life.
Yeah.
You know, and then, got a Cortina there for myself.
I remember you telling me this about a few weeks ago. Give us a bit of what's going on with
that.
that.
Yeah, so it looks like a guy that went to uni. He got his degree.
Yeah.
Car was put in storage for like 28 years.
Yeah, right.
So it's pretty clean. Ended up picking up really cheap. So I've got a bit of plan for this one.
Comp car, street car, bit of both?
Yeah, bit of hope. So the thing is, I retired. My daughter, Alyssa, called me a loser. So you're going to go to Summernats, going to have no car, you're going to be a loser, you're going to be a nobody, so I cracked the shits. So I went and bought this car. Obviously everyone knows I've still got the pink XA.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I might have a few things up the pipeline.
So no more.
Maybe come out of retirement next year.
Out of retirement?
Yeah, so...
You heard it here first. Wow.
Yeah. No one knows. You're the first guys to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's Summernats.
What do you miss?
It just brings it out of you.
Makes the blood.
So now it's coming up and I've got sort of no car and you're like going, yeah, it's good to cruise, you know, you can take a street or whatever.
Yeah.
But the skid scene's just, it's another level, yeah? And you can only experience that if you've got a car and you're at Summernats, yeah?
Yeah.
It's just, it's chalk and cheese.
So you're at home or something and your daughter said, mate.
Yeah, we're just sitting there and then she said, we still going to Summernats? I go, yeah, of course we can still go. So what are we taking? Oh, well, nothing. Well, so why'd you sell the XR? I said, well, crack the shits.
At risk, yeah.
Yeah. So then she goes, so you take another? I said, no. Well, you're going to be a loser. You're going to be a nobody. So I thought, oh, well. So I walked away from it and I thought, you know, I'm going to get her. I won't build one, I'll build two. So, yeah, I cracked the shit. So, yeah, I've got something going. So hopefully, yeah, next year we'll definitely be back out.
Yeah, right. Maybe debut at an event. Who knows?
Yeah.
See what
Well, I've got an event. I'm planning to go to.
You got something in mind, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if you don't mind me telling you.
Yeah, go, yeah.
Yeah. I want to bring it out for Rocky Nats. Sort of like the last one I won.
Yeah.
There, so I want to sort of like try to go back to back.
Yeah, yep.
With this new combo, new car.
Big cubes still.
Still big cubes.
Yeah.
I had the engine sold, but I ended up keeping it.
Yeah.
So I still got the monster.
At risk, you did sell the car.
The car's gone.
Yeah.
That left the next day. And obviously, I always change a lot of cars, so I wanted to go something different.
Yeah.
And XA's always been my favourite car.
Yeah.
So I've got one that's tubbed.
Yeah.
So yeah, we going to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
And the last time you skidded that XA was maybe Summernats Slam, is that right? Heathcote?
Yeah, down at Heathcote. Yeah. We took it there. Yeah, it had a small block, 372 in it, which Brett Nidri built as well. I took it to Burnouts and then I broke the cam in 3 places. So I still got that motor, everything's there, it's just ready to be put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not what's going back in it.
No, I've still got the 700 cube, which everyone loves that motor. They love the sound, it's just, it just.
If you've ever seen the ATRISK on the star line, smoke spread's crazy, everyone's covering their ears, it's just like violence straight away.
Yeah, it is, and then I just love the violent side of it. You know, it's a lot of money to tip into a motor, you know, and you just don't know how long they last, yeah?
Yeah.
But I'd rather that violence and get 1-2 years out of it than something mild and it go for 5-6 years, you know? So I just, always like to be.
When you're coming to skid, like a lot of people up on their feet, ready to go because they know they're going to bring the noise, you're definitely going to bring the smoke and the violence.
Well, that's what it's about, yeah?
That's right.
Entertainment. And then, you know, the people like to see it and I like to bring it. I just love skidding, you know what I mean? It's just, and it's hard to take.
Retirement wasn't for you, mate.
Nah, I know. I think I put my foot in my mouth too fast. I saw like, I went there and finished the skid and that, and obviously the seats fell out of the head, which stuffed the engine.
This is that red Summernats.
Yeah, red Summernats, and I saw like, I mean, the car was going really good.
So that's what happened. I remember you on the pad, and then I think you'd just gone down the entry chute again, and you were on your way back, and then I saw a little bit of fire, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, the seat fell out of the head.
Oh no.
So I did it, 3 seats fell out.
Yeah.
We fixed it last time, and then Brett was pretty much going, we're probably due for some new heads. I thought, well, let's go with this for now, and let's see how we go. And then...
Because I remember you were telling me that if you got through Red Centre, everything you were going to just do a little light freshen for Summernats, and you really wanted to go there and, you know, you always want to win.
Yeah, obviously. 100%. So, well, straight after Red Summernats, we're going to freshen it up, and then... and then go to Summernats on a fresh build, but
it's taking you down a whole different path now.
Yeah, well, it did, and so like I cracked the shits a bit, and then it's a bit disheartening.
So much you retired.
Yeah, and then I just thought, I've had enough, and then but I think the more you think about it, you know, it's just. I went to a few comps there, and you watch it, and you're just like.
No man's ever going to take his daughter calling him a loser, so.
Nah, well that was the end of it.
Bottom
you
of
know?
the barrel, that was it. She just got me going, got me blood boiling, and then I thought I'll take you. But
same token, I told her, I'll build another car, but you got to get in the car. She never comes in the car with me. She's happy to watch, but...
I remember last year I was standing on Tough Street, I was doing some stuff, and I saw you coming down. It was you, then Ryan Pearson was behind you, you guys were cruising down, and the sound of like the car, big block, 702 cubes, or so, you can't beat it. Like, especially in that environment, let alone on the burnout pad.
You can't get that anywhere, you know? And then, and the most of all, it's like, I've never got to do skid row in my skid car. And that's something I really want to tick off. So, obviously the following one I want to...
Skid row's a vibe, like when everyone's out on the fence, 5, 6, 7 deep, and you just send if you send a 702 cube big block down there, mate, you're going to smoke them.
Well, I want to deafen everyone.
the violence, right?
Yeah, 100%. So, no, that's why this one's going to be right. I'm going to put a bonnet on it, so I can do all those sort of like things that I want to do. Even this one now, I'm going to put like an exhaust system and that on it, bonnet. I'll set up back brakes on it. So if I do take it to Red Summernats, I want to be able to cruise the streets with it.
That's one of the best benefits of Red Summernats, right? You cruise around town.
Well, where else do you get to do it?
That's right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Really, that's the only place, you know, so you can really do that. And then, take two, even, you know, like at Rocky Nats, you know, do a bit of drag racing in it. You know, down the street.
Right there on the river.
How cool's that?
Honestly, yeah.
Right
on the river, it is a vibe.
Really? Out of them 3 events.
A few of the burnout guys get out there and race. Jay Chuntai in Tiny Tony, he gets that thing on the drag strip, chews up, beats a few cars, and heads over the other side of the river. You know, runs over a few crocs on his way, and then pumps burnouts in front of a massive crowd.
Yeah, so I've got I've still got accommodation that for Rocky Nats and that. So
you're ready to go.
Yeah, that's my goal. I'll drop off the motor to Brett. After Summernats. And then already.
What's Brett think about the comeback? Because originally you were retired, and that was it.
Yeah, I was retired, and he goes, "You're freaking hopeless." So, because we used to like prior I went to Brett and that, and then when I had it in the F truck and that motor, so it's done a fair bit of work. But I used to rev that thing to 9,000. No rev limiter chip. Nah, mate, you leave the chip in it.
That's what he says.
No, you got to leave the chip in it. Otherwise,
8,500, 8,600.
8,500.
Now you know you're coming back. I mentioned the moment there, seeing you and Ryan cruising down Tough Street. What's it like for you, Summernats? You've been so many times, 2 burnout championships, then you won the Masters. You did those championships back to back, and the first one was on the first year you ever went to Summernats ever. First year you entered into terms of competition.
Well, I finished the car like when it was at risk, when it was purple, and then I built the car in 6 weeks.
Yeah, wow.
Finished, and then went to go spring nats. But obviously the car had no rego, so I wasn't allowed to enter. And then we went to like a shed party, and that's where everyone saw like Gary Mize and Debbie and all that were there, and I was doing some donuts and that there, mucking around, you know, till like.
And this is before you were known as a burnout guy at all.
Before I was known, and then so I've already entered Summernats, and then it's the first time to take a car there, and then went there and ended up winning it, and come back the following year and won it again, you know. So even talking to Peter, Peter Gray goes, "You're the first guy to ever, first time to enter and win it off the bat."
First go.
So it was a bit of a privilege, and now you know, in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know, it's all
just
sort of
like Summernats 35.
Yeah, it's all sort of like been doing it for a while, and then now it's all sort of like come together, and I just don't feel like quitting now's really the time. Like I feel like I still got so much.
It's so final with retirement. So quitting, it's like so final. It's like that's it. It's over.
It's done. And I don't feel like I'm at that point yet.
But maybe you had to do that to teach to sort of maybe learn in yourself, you know, and go, maybe I'm not done.
Yeah, maybe because I just watching and I mean, obviously I'm getting older, but I can still drive and turn it on. You know what I mean? It's like well,
you won a few comps last year,
Yeah, well, I'm not getting younger, so if I leave it, let's say another 5-6 years, then it'll be like, you know what, I had my chance, and I'll just let it slip away, you know. So I think after my daughter, sort of like give me that talk, I come to realise, maybe, you know, got a little bit more in me.
Life's short, got to have a crack.
Yeah, well, you don't know what tomorrow brings, huh?
Yeah.
I've always been by that. saying, you know, it's, yeah, you just got to do it, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm super happy that you're coming back because it's such a spectacle, the way you do it and the cars that you build.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's kind of like.
Yeah, I always, even when I built ATRISK and I did a two-tone, I built to that Dub City look.
Yeah.
Big wheels, killer paint job, killer interior.
Yeah.
No one really did anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, and a few people go, wow, that's
the show car doing a burnout.
Yeah, they go, oh, it's a bit Hollywood. But in the end, they all followed suit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't for me because it brings the sport up.
Yeah.
Big motors, killer paint jobs. It's when you go to the Summernats and you come to the line and you just look at the crowd, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Everyone.
It's making the hairs of my arms stand up thinking about it now. Like.
Yeah, man. And you know what? And if I retire, I'll never get to experience that again.
Yeah.
That's just the feel that
retirement
you can't,
over.
I have to. I can't retire just yet. It just sounded good, but it's not good.
It's shit.
Yeah. So no, that's it, mate. We'll come back bigger and badder.
In the corner of my eye, mate, over here, there's something going on over here.
Yeah, that's.
What are those guards off, mate?
Obviously off, which was once upon a time called NORISK.
Yeah.
So I've just put the GD flutes and that in it.
Yeah.
Obviously the car's getting a.
And that's the XA that's coming out with the 702 Cuba.
That's the one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Obviously I'll keep using the loop.
Yeah. So
yeah.
where's the car now?
Well, the car's at another shop.
Okay.
Getting work done to it, so maybe we can sneak down and
if you want.
Yeah, we'll keep it under wraps. But I'll show you, and then you see the progress it's going through.
I think these guys would love to go and have a look.
Pete Grmusa! Ladies and gentlemen, massive round of applause for your first 6 inductees in the Burnout Masters Hall of Fame.
Just before we go check out the XA, I'm here with Jay. He's got his
XA.
Falcon here. His XA he's building as well. Used to do a few skids, mate. Gem War.
Yeah, back in the day.
You going to unretire and come back as well, or what?
Well, I retired because I kept going to skids with Pete and couldn't freaking beat him, so I thought I'm just getting out of the game, you know. Yeah, no, I used to do a fair few skids. Did it for a couple of years, travelled the country and had fun, and just you've always been into the street cars, so sold that.
Yeah.
Tapped the wall at Summernats in the wild card, so cracked the shits like people do, sold that on, and we've just been building some street cars.
Yeah. You guys get up to a lot in here, like, you know?
Yeah, a lot of cars. Yeah, a lot of Pete's
Yeah.
customer. He does stuff for customers. I just do my own stuff and help him with his stuff.
Yeah.
So works together well. You know, he's awesome on the paint and the panel and stuff, and I help out a little bit with the steel work. So together we save a lot of money. You know, we can get cars in paint and it doesn't cost us 50K.
Yeah.
So you can, build
Get
a car
'em
for
done.
reasonably cheap. And
you guys go to events together too, like hang out. This like
I've always gone to a lot of events together and just help him out. Like
that's what it's all about, right? That's what everyone talks about.
Friendship, man. You know, like it's.
Forget the cars for a second. It's about friendship.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, and I know his cars just as well as he does half the time. So it helps when you got something. I'm the same with my car. I didn't like people touching it because you don't know what they're going to do. You've got to double check everything. So it just helps if you got someone who knows your car. You can trust them and go, look, you do that, you do that. It just makes it a whole lot easier.
Makes the whole weekend go better for everyone. The person
Absolutely.
driving the car, how much fun you have, what you do, the planning, everything's like there's someone for everything.
Yeah, and I love seeing the cars succeed. Nothing better like he's driving it, but when you see it win all the hard, because a lot of hard work people don't realise. But we're Saturday, Sundays. Normal people work 5 days a week. We put a lot of hours in the cars.
A lot of effort and a lot of hours going to try and get that trophy. It doesn't just happen,
a lot of money, a lot of hours, a lot of blood, sweat and tears, and the trophy's just the end of it to sort of give you that tick. But
we've got another one. I'm retiring. There you go.
We'll see. I've got a couple of street cars on the go first, but he's corrupted my whole family. My daughter, my wife, they're always like, build another skid car, but
I can see him laughing in the background over it.
Yeah, he always laughs. He's the worst because he rings them and tells them, man. He rings them and tells them, get in his ear. So, you know what, once I did a V8 for my missus, she loves V8 SLE, so I found her one, just finishing that and going to put this XA on the street because first car I ever owned, and me and Pete both just love XA. So build this one, get this one finished and get it on the road, and then I'll probably I like XBs. I've always liked soft spot for XBs. There's not many of them on the scene, so wouldn't mind doing an XB with a big block.
Burnout car.
Burnout car, yeah. Get back into it for a little bit, go and have some fun. Hopefully, look, yeah. Pete sticks to his lawn bowls, I might be able to go all right.
That's what I thought was going to happen. I was going to walk in here, he's going to play backgammon or, you know, whatever, knitting or something like that. You don't know what's going to be going on. You know, but
No, you
this
never
is what
do.
happens. If you retire, we're going to come find you and you're going to unretire and we're going to get everybody back.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
It's no secret now, he's out of retirement. The car's getting built. We're here at Boosted Fabrications. Some work's getting done. What's happening, Pete?
Yeah, obviously, my daughter obviously give me the inspiration of getting back into it.
Called you a loser.
Yeah, call me a loser, a nobody. So yeah.
Because you had no intention of coming back, eh?
I had no intentions. My mates asked me, Pete, I said, no, I'm done. You know, I think I've had enough. And then, yeah, the conversation with my daughter sort of like set it off. And then, you know, even the missus like, no, you shouldn't give it up. Last, no, I've had enough. But yeah, obviously my daughter's just, yeah, got me going. But yeah, obviously then, yeah, we deal with RPM and that, a lot of fittings and so forth and that. And then I went to McDonald Brothers, put a new front end in it, which we'll show you soon. Yeah, put floaters in it, just fixing the whole car up. And then, yeah, for RPM, I got sort of like recommended to come to Boosted, to Steve. Does really good work.
Yep.
So obviously, yeah, he's made up like the oil tank, fuel tank. He's going to make the radiator. He's made the pipes. So yeah, let's go in and have a look.
Go have a look. I know that. I've seen that injector hub before.
Yeah.
Definitely, and that magneto.
Sure have.
And the magneto as well.
Yeah. Obviously, as you can see, we had the towers all cut out of it just to make some more room.
It's really cleaned it up, a lot of room.
Oh, it gives you so much more room. Yeah, notched it back into the plenum just to get the blower in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
obviously now we're just going to go put a Haltech on it. Got the EGTs just to monitor everything. You know, just that way I can monitor the engine a bit better.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't run into dramas or whatever. I think it's the way to go.
Brett said definitely has to have a chip, right?
Brett said has to have a chip.
How does he say it?
I used to always pull them out, but no, obviously being the builder that he is, you know what I mean? He doesn't want the engine to keep coming back. You know, as other engine builders probably build it and they don't care. You know, they'll just keep taking your money. As Brett's more like, yeah, mate, this is what I want you to do.
He's
this is how you need to do
pride
it.
in his motor.
Yeah, and he's sort of like he's the best in the business, and that's why everyone goes to him. So I can't thank him enough. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, yeah, the seats fell out of the cylinder head, which he told me prior we'd probably need to upgrade them. I just thought, well, maybe on the next freshen up we'll do it, but obviously it didn't last that long.
Yeah.
But the bottom end didn't let go. It was just, yeah, the seats fell out and, yeah, obviously caused the dramas. But, yeah, now I'll get back from Summernats, you know, and then give the engine back to him and then freshen it up.
Yep.
Give it a new lick of paint.
Yep.
And then, yeah, we won't be too far off from Rocky Nats.
A lot of the work to the car, say body like tubs and stuff, already done from previously, you know, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But the main focus has been on the front, making the new engine combo work, everything right. The new front end's going to make it handle really good. Like, it's just, everything's pointing in the right direction. This being just as badass, or if not better car than ATRISK. Right?
Well, it'll steer better or brake better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's what we did. Like I said, I took it to McDonald Brothers. They did that. Pulled the old diff out of it, put floaters. The other one had just had axles, so better dip center and so forth. So once it leaves here, it's pretty much do the wiring. Then I can pull everything out and start finishing it off. I've already went over the doors, freshened that up. Obviously, you said in Garth, put the GD fluid's going to put the GD grill on it, and then.
They'll have the blackouts and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'll do the blackouts again, and then yeah, clean the engine up.
The colour's a secret though.
The colour's a secret for now, and then
maybe unveil it Rocky, something like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of unveiling that at Rocky. Yeah, a bit of fresh look. So, and like I said, XA has been my favourite cars, and then yeah, I feel like I need to.
Like it's all come full circle. It's like maybe everything's meant to be, but you know, as much as we'd like to see ATRISK it still going, it's, you know, it's created a new chapter for you.
Yeah, yeah, we're doing a bench seat in it, back seat in it. So if I go to do some laps at Summernats, we're putting a bonnet on it just in case. Do Skid Row, which, like I said, which I've never done, and then hopefully, yeah, she does what she needs to do, and and just go from event to event, you know, just the main ones.
And you won't feel like a loser.
Won't feel like a loser, Alyssa. So yeah, I'm just hoping then, and yeah, obviously that's why I'm building the other car, something a bit less power, but I'll probably end up building just an aspirated. Obviously the little one, Levi, I want him to get into it and do like Jake has with Gary and that, you know what I mean? So father and son, which will be good.
Which is great to see, right?
Well, 100%. I was hoping my other son, he's 15 now, but yeah, I don't know. He can steer and that. He's good at, but yeah, just doesn't want to do burnouts. He's into his sports a little bit.
Maybe the violent side of it, like his old man.
Yeah, maybe. But the little one, yeah, I think things will be different. And yeah, I'll just leave him on to him, and he can sort of like take over.
Yeah, this is impressive, Pete. I got to say, mate.
Yeah, a lot of time's gone. And it's only been a short amount of time since I've done it. So like McDonald Brothers are booked out. I've got another car there, which they're tubbing, doing the same to the engine bay, which we're putting that twin turbo. And then I said, listen, I got my ski car. Well, I thought you're getting out of it. Well, I was. Can you sneak it in and set up the motor box, do the diff and that, and do this front end, which they turned it around, I think it was in 4 weeks. So yeah, thanks to, you know, so like to Chris and Russell there at McDonald Brothers, and they got it done. Rang up Steve, said, listen, the car's ready. He goes, well, bring it down. Brought it straight down here, and he's been straight on it. So yeah, there's been no mucking around.
Yeah, no mucking around.
Got my electrician ready to go. So he goes, so as soon as you get it back, get the wiring done, set up all the Haltech, and then motor out straight to Brett, start painting it.
Ready for April.
Ready for April, has to be.
But before then, if you come to Summernats, make sure you GP'd up. If you see him walking around Summernats doing stuff, you might not have a car there this year, but he's got plenty in the build. He's going to be hitting the burnout scene in the series is very hard.
Well, this is priority, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm with the XD.
I love it, mate. It's awesome. For me, everything's right in the burnout world when Pete Grmusa shows up in his cars and comes to the comps. That's what's important.
And it's people like yourselves and Andy and everyone, you know, all the girls in the office, Matilda and all that, you know.
They do a lot more work than me, believe me.
They give you so much support and so forth, and it makes you want to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even if I wasn't there, I'd still be there on the scene, supporting it, you know what I mean?
We were getting ready for you to say, maybe you want to get into judging or do something. You're getting into a retirement role, mate, but you're back. There's none of that now.
I'm back.
You're back.
If I can get one more win under my belt, which would be nice, especially in this car, you know.
Yeah.
I've done it in ATRISK, I've done it in EVILXA to you.
Yeah.
Now I want to try doing this XA.
And a Summernats, you mean, like a
Masters,
Yeah.
So that'll be my goal. I'll be chasing, just to try to get one more. A lot of competitors out there, a lot of good cars. So yeah.
That's it. Pete's off his head. The car's off its head. This whole thing's just off its head. The main thing is he's unretired. He's coming back. Nothing else to say. Mad.